On June 26th, I left for Portland with these two lovely people. Once we arrived, the real adventure began. We quickly learned that Portland is strange, but we seemed to fit in pretty well. That night we went to an amazing restaurant called Dick's Kitchen. I would highly suggest it if you're ever in Portland. For dessert, we went to this awesome ice cream parlor. Best decision ever. The ice cream was delicious and the service was great. Later, we went to see Much Ado About Nothing, which was amazing.
Hola! Hola, senor! Guess who's here in Portland? So far, we've had a very good experience here in Portland, and now we're getting ready to go to the convention center so that we can sign in. We have officially arrived at the convention center. Now we're really excited! Yay! Yay!
Needless to say, we were very excited. We spent the day at meetups, and when the Disney sing-along was filled up, we started our own in the hallway.
In a whole new world with you.
And after, we went to the opening ceremonies. For dinner, we went to Burgerville with a new friend from Portland. The food was great. Oh, and Starkid happened to walk in as well. I also snapped this gem of a photo. Then we were off to the Wizard Rock concert.
All together. Magic, magic, magic. It's real for us. Doesn't matter what the photos say, 'cause it's real for us. Who do you fight for? Give it all for the red and gold.
Then we were off to explore Portland's nightlife and its famous voodoo donuts. On the third day, we found a church that looked like Hogwarts and had way too much fun while waiting for the bus. We spent the morning fooling around in the vendor room. We went to a few panels, and then Kayla and I bought wands after going to a wand lore panel. It was truly a movie moment.
Ruin the magic for everybody in the room.
The afternoon was spent with Snape and with 3 actors from Harry Potter.
And the biggest thing Harry Potter came along was just absolutely ridiculous.
We always seemed to entertain ourselves while waiting for the bus. That night we had Mexican food at Laughing Planet. Then we partied it up at the concerts. We were really tired that night and things got crazy. We watched some Quidditch in the morning and had more fun in the vendor room.
I beg to differ, he's an evil genius.
We went to the Buffy panel, and then we put on some mustaches for the Guinness World Record attempt. That night we had sushi. Then we got all dolled up for the Esther Earl Ball. The last day of LeakyCon, we cast our marriage votes. I'm beginning to realize how much time we really spent in the vendor room. Then we went to a Dr. Horrible sing-along. Then it was time for the closing ceremonies and the last Potter cast.
Differences of language and habit are nothing at all. If our aims are identical and our hearts are open.
We heard some words of wisdom from Dumbledore and saw Sirius Black and Professor Lupin get married.
So it's sort of a sad day for us, but thinking back on how amazing it has been, it's not really, you know? I'm just so enthusiastic about Harry Potter at the moment.
After the conference, we collected some leftover mustaches. Then we hit the city for one last adventure. Look how cute Portland is. That night we ate at some food trucks and it was absolutely amazing. Then we spent the rest of our night in Powell's. Emma had a lot of trouble deciding between books. Look at our stash! Our last morning in Portland was spent at a bakery. Yum! Then we were back on the train at noon, heading for home. And just like that, our trip was over. We met so many awesome people that we really respect and look up to, and I'm so glad we got to meet all of them. Goodbye, Portland. We loved you, but your transportation was lacking.